Great, beautiful, blissful rising to all of my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy Tarot with Waunstar. Gotta break it down to all of my beautiful people, especially my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, or wherever is that in your chart. Hey, if you're a cross watcher, welcome. Replace that Virgo and put in your placement. If it resonates, do make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Now, this is a disclaimer. Take it as it resonates. Now, this is a general reading. If it resonates for you, again, hit that like, comment, share button. If not, I try to be the best reader that I could for you, but let's get on into this thing. Now, the title of this one is Virgo, you don't have to worry about your success, a new cycle approach. Again, Virgo, you do not have to worry about your success because a new one approach. So I feel like right now, some of you have finally got over the transition of understanding more about yourself, understanding more about individuals, and now you have released all of that energy, etc., etc. You're just living your life. Like some of you are still going through a little mental burdens and a little fear of overcoming some of these obstacles, but you are no longer worried about how things are going to turn out. Okay, now Virgo, you are really starting to accept the challenges head on, and you know now you are no longer stressed or worried about anything that you used to be concerned about, but you are taking a certain action that you need to in order to get this issue resolved. Now, for this reading, I feel like it's more mental and logical. Now, are you dealing with individuals? Yes, everybody deal with individuals, but this is more about you and how to be more aware of your subconscious or your thinking or your logical abilities in order for you to grow. Now, a new road approach for you. New doors are opening up to you, and I feel like it's gonna happen rapidly fast for some of you. Now, I feel like some of you, if you're dealing with love, it may be love at first sight. Now, not only that, Cupid is about ready to start to bring new love and compassion into things that you are more passionate about your job, a new career, about a relationship, about friendship, and even about yourself. You are starting to understand the ending cycles of all this transitioning and all of this hurt and all this pain and all the what else and whatever anybody doing that's out of your knowing, you are no longer worried about it because you focused on yourself. You have elevated. Now, not only that, the more you stay in mental blockages, Virgo, in this season right now, and I'm going to be honest with you, the more the enemy has control on you, and you are starting to understand now the importance of not how to allow things enter into your mind and let it crumble you or put you in some type of tower moment. Now, you holding the keys towards your success. You holding the keys towards your abundance. Yes, some of you had to go through some life lessons and some cycles, okay? Nothing wrong with that at all. But even though you are in order to do what you need to do, you need to take this leap of faith with some type of action when it comes to yourself, finding the narrative in order for you to grow. I feel like some of you are starting to be more aligned. Some of you are starting to be more centered. Now, I feel like a lot of you, when it comes to emotions, I feel like now some of you are being more isolated where you are in fear of overcoming to let people in. Now, some of you may be releasing this fear in the past traumatic issues that you done had in the past, dealing with friends and dealing with people and companionships, and now you are starting to allow new people in. Now, the conflicts that you may have been going through inside your mind logically may be something that you need to sacrifice instead of keep making these same over-analyzation decisions. Now, somebody crossed you out, hell, they crossed you out. Let's be 1,000 with it. If they crossed you out, you understand the lesson, you remove yourself. Now, if somebody betrayed you, now, if you want to stand in that situation or anything like that, they each is own. But long as you are aware of how the person is acting near you, then you can dictate what you want to do after that. So it's more like, Virgo, you are not being in the unknown about the people that you are dealing with. You starting to know if this person is a thief, hell, you got to hold your stuff tight because you know one day this person may try you. And even though you are starting letting your walls down a little bit, but you still being more on the defensive side as well. So now, spirit guides and the universe, again, we thank you for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wishing any ill will mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do is take that beautiful energy and give it to the universe. Well, I don't give it to the sender. You don't give it to the sender. So we're going to give it to the universe and let the universe deal with the sender the way that it needs to be done. Now, as long as it's reciprocated the energy for our highest good and highest expectations in a positive light, Ashe, amen, namaste. Now, not only that, Virgo, some of you may be fearful of over some type of situation as well, because you may logically feel like things may be unjustified or unfair, and you feel like it may be coming back in a repetition or maybe coming back in a reoccurring cycle. Spirit woman to tell you it's not. You got to start to let go and release everything that you need to in your life so you can manifest the things that you need to. Now, I feel like it's strong air energy in here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, okay? Now, I feel like some of you, if you are dealing with these type of signs, you are starting to understand the aspect of how to let go, how to make bolder decisions, how to make better life choices, and everything that you got going on. So, to each his own. Now, not only that, let's get into it. Now, so what we're going to work on today is centering, okay? It's going to help you embodiment and grounding, reduces stress and blood pressure, strengthens digestion and assimilation, supports posture, even in your skeletal system. Now, extending both arms outward, touch the tip of the thumb to the tip of the ring finger, allow the other fingers to extend straight out, palm facing up. Rest the back of the hands on thighs, knees, or in the lap. Relax shoulders and lengthen your spine. So what we're going to focus on this. I present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Again, make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Let's get these likes up so we can get more viewers to come in so they can see the channel, okay? Now, not only that, I love every single one of you. Cross-watcher, cross-watcher, Virgo, no matter what your placement, what your sign is, if you here on this channel, we one big family, okay? So I just want to say I love you. God love you. Continue to love yourself. Let's go ahead and breathe in this positive energy, okay? Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not for you, we're letting it go. Very good. Breathe in, positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, all the hindrance. Anything that's not good for you, we letting it go. That's good. One last time, breathe in. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Hold it. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Release. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Ashe, amen, namaste, salah. Let's get into it. Now, Virgo, last thing I do want to say is time to make effort. You have got the guidance that you need. Keep being hopeful and resourceful of the moves that you are taking because you're in the right light. Again, don't let nobody put you in a bad cycle because do not fear. Great things are here to come. So let's go ahead and get directly into this. Shout out to my A1 Day 1. Shout out to my B2 Round 2. Shout out to all my star seeds up out here. Now, I just want to say I love you. The energy is up. So I do feel like some of you are overcoming over your fears. You being more triumphant. People starting to look at you differently. People starting to understand your value and know who you are. So Virgo, I feel like you got this new abundance of light that is carried up over you, a cross watcher, whoever's watching. Now let's go ahead and get a little bit more and see what do we have for y'all beautiful Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, or cross watcher, whoever's watching. Okay, now spirit guides in the universe, what do we have? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus. What do we have for Virgo? I haven't done it like this in a long time, y'all. It's been a minute. Okay, give me two more. What else is it? I'll take them. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Make sure y'all hit the like, comment, subscribe button. Now, not only that, I just want to say I love every single one of you and any placement that you in. Let's say we are one big family here and we grow and shine together. So let's get on into this thing. What I got for you right now, Virgo, we got the Devil card clarified by the Hermit card based on being upright. So I feel like you starting to understand a lot of lessons when it comes to a lot of toxic cycles that you may have been dealing with. I do see that even though you are taking action in this new step, the changes you are making, you are starting to understand how not to be tied down to individuals that may be charming. So this can be strongly in a relationship setting. I may be sensing some of you may look at this person and have them on a pedestal and maybe they charming in beautiful ways, turn around and always have you in some type of trouble. As you starting to acknowledge the people that surround you and you are starting to see how people operate, it took a lot of time for this to happen, okay? Now, the more you start longing for a person, the more this person starts to have some type of control over you, okay? Now, I feel like right now you are understanding the lessons as well, because spiritually you had to take the time out to get yourself out of some type of conflicting type of situation. This may be you feeling like when you at the lowest of your low. This can be you feeling like you abandoned, you out in the cold, but you are understand the lessons now since you done took the time out to do the things that is best for you. Now, I am sensing this is a divine change in a very divine manner. The reason why is because the reason you understanding more about the spiritual lesson, because you had to understand, yeah, it's a time to have fun and it's a time when to be serious. Now, I feel like when it comes to relationships, it was a time to pour in all your love. And now you realizing since you was doing that, you couldn't change properly spiritually, all because you was turning around and being distracted or sidetracked or having some type of delays about something that was good for you, all because of this lesson. Now, if you had to deal with somebody, I feel like somebody karma may had to come into play, or you may have to take care of some spiritual debts. Now, you may at one time may be unmotivated, but you are starting to go through the personal transformations and show the gratitude within yourself about how to make a foundation when it comes to your emotional stability. Now, I feel like you still got a little bit doubts and concerns when it comes to this individual or people around you, because you want to shine, you want to ascend, you want to level up, especially with a soulmate. You want this deep love and this deep connection with friends being loyal, with people being loyal, with lovers being loyal. But the challenge is for you, Virgo, you have some type of fear when it comes to something that is abundance and prosperous for you, because you always may think it may be some type of hidden agendas. The more you mentally start to understand that the decisions that you are making logically is not about how somebody may act, but you are logically thinking more about how did you want to deal with it or tolerate. And when it comes to people that you may think for one are manipulative and deceitful, you are starting to understand the karmic lessons in that. Even though going back to your abundance, you are understanding with the hidden secrets and illusions, somebody may be having a negative mindset that couldn't progress to the way that it needs to be. Now, since you're allowing things to happen with the Wheel of Fortune basically being in reverse, clarified by the Eight of Cups upright, you are walking away from situations that's no longer emotionally suitable for you. You allowing things when it comes to any type of conflicts. You're just like, hey, it is what it is. If there's any type of secrets, you are walking away from it, and you are understanding that you have learned a valuable lesson when it comes to putting your energy or taking action into those that wants to keep this energy. You are no longer being confused mentally and logically. You are speaking up for how you feel, and you are no longer being stressed out about the secrets, all because mentally you had a lack of direction, but you realized the mistakes that you was making was dimming your light. Okay, Ashe, amen, namaste. Let's see what else that we got for our beautiful, beautiful Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Now, I am sensing right now, you may not be able to put in any effort when it comes to toxic individuals around you, all because you seen that they was trying to take the benefit of the doubt. They was trying to use you. They was trying to manipulate you. And as you spiritually started to understand about people who are sidetracking you, you had to understand how to mentally be in harmony with walking away from people. Yes, you've been very analytical and strategic about the changes that you was making on the outside, because you know people around you was always trying to win by any means. They wanted to keep you in a lack of motivation or a lack of inspiration. They wanted to keep you disappointed and take your power away from you. But since you start to step down and get your authority back, you are starting to understand more about how not to be frustrated when people who trying to challenge you from things that you don't know about. You are sacrificing, getting everything to spirit. Now, not only that, you are making the best decisions that is good for you, going towards your happiness and going towards your emotional fulfillment. You are no longer want to be manipulated in anything in that type of manner, all because you are no longer want to be bored in the same cycle. You are being motivated and encouraged to keep your mind sharp instead of having people dim your light. You are starting to be more on the abundant side and not being stressed out over ending cycles, but rather see this abundance and this large opportunity that's coming in. Now, good news is coming in for you. You got a lot of options. I'm not gonna lie. If you are single, you got options that's coming in where people gonna try to fight for competition for your good grace. races. Now, people that's going to try to win by any means. Now, I will say that you are starting to understand a personal transformation within yourself, and you may not put any action when it comes to these type of individuals that you know that may be having some type of soul tie from your past. You will no longer want to be mentally tied down or mentally stuck. So it's time for you to take that time to solidify the mental aspects of what spirit is trying to show you and how you want to operate. Now, some of you may be in your boss type energy, and if you in this big boss type energy, is nothing wrong with that. I salute you, because now you becoming more empathic. You can see people who want to be there for you, and you can see people who want to try to manipulate you. You are starting to understand you are not letting your ego or pride in the way when it comes to loving somebody again or finding new love again. Now, you are breaking soul ties with people, and even though you know people may have been trying to want you for financial greed and this, that, and the other, and keep you stuck in the past and all of this, you are starting to find happiness over through it all. You are making the right choices for this newness, even though it may be some delays. That still you need to understand with third party situations or some type of truthful ending. But even though it's been a long road, you are starting to no longer be blindsided about the toxicity when it comes to people. You are still walking away from individuals with this energy that you carry, but don't have that lack thereof. You got a new road that's coming down for you, and do not be not understanding spirit. Okay, now great things are coming in for you. All you got to do is keep pushing. Now, for some of you, you are overcoming over your fears towards your happiness. Some of you are getting the wish fulfillment that you deserve, and I'm not gonna lie for you, it's right there. New cycle, they're coming in with happiness, abundance. Some of you may be getting a long-term family. Some of you may be getting ready to be married, or getting proposed to, or ready to live with somebody, or some type of happiness that's gonna come in this energy that you're standing in. So with that basically being said, let's go ahead and finish this out. I will be back later on. You know how I do things, y'all. Now, Ashe, amen. Namaste. Let's go ahead with 3 for today. Now, I receive money every day. Ashe, amen. Namaste. Salah. I am attracting my dream home right now. Ashe, amen. Namaste, Salah. My body always let me know what it needs. Ashe, amen, Salah. Now, let's go ahead and finish this off just for a split second. Let's get a couple of spiritual messages, and then we'll be finished, okay? Now, let's go ahead. Now, the first one is, I feel like right now with this new beginning that you got going on, make sure you don't pour your energy into everybody. It's time for you to go through some self-healing. It's time for you to go through some self-soothing. Now you are starting to be more structured when it comes to this new idea of this new way of life that you want to go into. You are being structured to go down because you are starting to shine like a light. Now, emotionally, on a healing aspect, don't let people over-endure into your emotions at this time because you're not rooted deep enough. Somebody may be trying to chase you away from your purpose. Okay, so with that basically being said, if you want a personal, get at me, text me, we can make that happen. I will be back later on. I just want to say peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. The universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. That's the most important thing on the channel. Till the next time, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. Ashe, amen, baby. Salah. Yeah.